Namaste. It's not my fault. Something really happened to you that really was not your fault, but other people are making it seem like you're the problem. It's not my fault though. They're overreacting. You did something within your core values. You set a boundary. You said something that you felt was within reason. And then they're overreacting now. Let me call my friend. Do you have a situation that occurs? Think about that 5 seconds where you lost some respect for yourself, where you didn't have compassion for yourself. We're not talking about anybody else. You didn't have empathy for yourself. You said that I'm not going to forgive myself. Now, this situation could have occurred anywhere with a family member, a friend, an email, a text message. You know how those one lines, those one words, those sentences, they just sit with you and you develop that resentment. Then you call a friend and then your friend says, you're not the problem. And then you feel better. Quiets the emotional brain, the amygdala down, firing. That firing that happens from the amygdala, the emotional mind, man, that happened. Let me call my friend. They're the problem. You've taken enough time to analyze what you've done. Now they're the problem. What do you do now? Let's see what your current identity could be. Is your current identity, we're talking about yourself. We're not talking about anybody else. We're not talking about them. We're not talking about the person that did you wrong. We're talking about your identity. Is your identity, do you lack clarity with who you are? Do you lack accountability of who you are? Do you lack courage to discover that accountability about yourself? What did you do in that situation? Did you do something that led to this situation that you feel that you're a victim in now? Did you have the courage to set a boundary with somebody else? Did you have the courage to respect yourself and set a boundary with yourself, saying that I need to first see what I did? Did you lack presence during this time? Did you say that your behavior is mindless? Now you're getting somewhere. See, when you're able to respect yourself, when nobody's watching, when nobody's telling you what to do, that's the ultimate freedom. That doesn't mean you need to feel good all the time. 70% of the day is good enough for me. There might be some of those days where I'm at 90%. Usually I'm around 70%. Now this is my own subjective data. 40 or 50%, where I might be grabbing something that I don't want to eat or I should not be eating. Then I got to do something. I got to write. I got to run. Let me show you. Let me step away here for a second. This is just a few of them, right? Some of these things are a little bit personal. Let's see here. So we're talking about what are you going to write? Well, Mind Hygiene, which is supported by medical evidence, will help you attain neurospiritual sovereignty, your neurochemicals, all of that neurobiology, the stress cascade, where I'm stressed out, cortisol increases. Then you have the norepinephrine, epinephrine, the sympathetic nervous system is activated. The prefrontal cortex is not accessed. Well, what happens in these situations is that you become so stressed, you reach for things that you don't want to, alcohol, drugs, cocaine, marijuana, gambling. I did all of that. I've been sober for 7.5 years and my name is Dhruva MD. I'm a board certified practicing family doctor, but I come to you as a patient and somebody who has just written their way out of self-hatred. And here, some of these things could be a little bit personal, but you can see here how I'm like, this is November 25th. Let's see here. Time help, executional help. Finish all the things you need to do today to decrease your stress levels. I am a neurospiritual athlete. This is November 20th. A mission is to feed the poor, purify their water, make money to donate for my mom's life, my brother's life, and my life, and my dad's life to be inspired from. My mom, she lived with schizophrenia for 27 years, was institutionalized. We lived together for the last 7 years of her life. My dad lives with narcissistic personality disorder. I needed to forgive him, to not resent myself, and to not just think bad all the time, right? I mean, that's the basic premise of this, is self-forgiveness. And when you forgive yourself, you're able to consecrate some of these little resentments that happen that don't turn into something big. And then my brother, he was dead for 17 days from alcohol and drugs. And when I must say you're emotionally free. So you're just oh, this is a big day, December 4th. ACEs, I got to do better, 6 weeks off. I mean, you can see here, I mean, I get excited just looking at this. Like, look at all of these. Like, there's so much writing that I do. Usually every day, there might be a day here and there that I don't go. It's like diet and exercise. Mind Hygiene has no time off. There's no time off. And once you see the value in exercise or diet, then you're going to keep on doing it, right? You're going to feel better. Your clothes are going to fit better. You're going to have more confidence, more self-respect, more self-esteem, and you're going to be able to set boundaries with yourself and with other people. You know, you let them save face. You're hearty in your approbation, lavish in your praise. As they say, how to win friends and influence people. Yeah, it talks about being hearty in your approbation, lavish in your praise. Make sure you let them save face. So when you can have, but then you're not guessing, right? You're writing it down. And you can find a mind hygiene guide in the description where you can follow along. And there's also a link in the description to a mind hygiene study. But when you do set these boundaries, you still might feel bad for a little bit. Imagine you going to the gym, working out really hard. You could be sore the next day, right? What happens in these situations is that the more you do it, the better you get at it. And when you feel sore, Joe Rogan even says it, which is really cool. He's like, you know, I like working out and feeling sore. I like setting a boundary and my mind is like working a little bit more than usual. Well, when you do that, you know it's going to get better because you respect yourself now. You did what you needed to do. That doesn't mean everybody's going to be your friend, family members, coworkers, partners, people that you see out in supermarkets, people that you live with, people that you, whatever the case is, right? It may not work all the time, but at least you're respecting yourself. You're living in a sovereign state, meaning you're free enough to be able to say, look, I'm going to do this. I did it before. What I call motivate you, inspire yourself. I did it before. I can do it again. What's holding me back? My mind. Saying that this person's not going to like me. I'm not going to be liked by anybody. That's the risk that you take to be at the top, right? And what is the top? The top is your best self. Because there's no way you're going to ever be able to have respect for yourself if you don't set boundaries. But with yourself first, I got to have courage and I got to develop that for myself first. And this is just like one part. Oh, here's another one. December 1st. Have innate compassion. Other people's way of getting empathy is attention. I mean, you know, you just have to just try to understand these things. And when you do and you understand about the systems of life and other people's systems are not your system. And that's what sets you apart from other people, right? When you write things down and you respect yourself and you have compassion for yourself and you're relying on yourself emotionally, that's what monastic solitude is. It's where you rely on yourself emotionally. Now, I live alone. Of course, I have my pets here, but I rely on myself emotionally. I don't call friends, family members. I will say that this allows me to express my emotions and inspire others and live with myself. I would say that I have a little bit more respect for myself. Probably should be crying a little bit more. Yesterday when I was in yoga class and I was lying down, the teacher was like, you know, don't bury things, don't hold things in too much. But then when you do surface it, feel it for a little bit. And I'm like, dang, I'm just doing everything by myself. And I was like, should I head to the bathroom? Because I'm about to cry. Because look at all the things that I'm doing. Who's here? Nobody's like, you got this, buddy. Nobody's like, no mom, no dad, no brother, no friend, no family member. No, I don't have a partner. I don't have any prospects of any of that right now. I'm just like, I feel like God, the world, law of attraction, all of that's guiding me in a way, law of vibration. Just do these things right now and the blessings will be bestowed. But that's on God's timing. It's not on mine. So that's where some of these things do help. I mean, I feel great, right? I feel good. But I mean, there could be that 100% day. 100%, what does that look like? Could it be a partner, a child? I don't know what that looks like. But until that blessing is bestowed, I need to accept myself. I need to live with myself. I need to love myself. And I need to do it all the time when nobody's watching to stabilize my neurochemistry and love myself. If you found value in this video, please subscribe, hit the notification bell, share the video with somebody that may need to hear it, and also drop a comment. Let us know what you're thinking. Let me know how I can improve the video. I'll be dropping videos every Wednesday at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Namaste.